come to. They don't know Loki, yeah, I'm a Rasta. Paddock on my wrist, that's a.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Hornets have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Jazz? This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So here are the Jazz starting five. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Wall and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Williams in at center. You take a look at Utah, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
Now here's George. Inside. Here's Collins. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Miller on the wing. Check by Sexton. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Part of why Brandon Miller went second overall in 2023, he's a quality three-point shooter.
Collins outside to the paint. Here's Markkanen. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
George passes to Markkanen. To the inside. Kessler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Utah ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Pass to Bridges. Ball right side. Launches a three. And Charlotte another three.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Charlotte ends up going with a new group. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry. Man with it. Guarded now by George. And here's Curry for three. Hits the trifecta.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip. When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's George. Pass to Collins. Marking it outside. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. George passes to Collins. No good again that time. Hornets leading by 15. And here's Curry for three. Nails it from three. Curry's got 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Salon. And again, Charlotte with the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance. Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Here's Markkanen. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Charlotte leading by 21. It's Bridges on the wing. Collins defending. Fires in the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused. Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Kessler. Yet to see a basket. George's shot is off. Miller against Clarkson. Launches it. And Charlotte, another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Collins. Tipped away. Fast break. Here we go. The three ball. Nice shot by Okogie.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's George. Stolen by Ball. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Clarkson against Miller. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Markkanen on the wing. 5 on the clock. Pass to Clarkson. To win the drought. Hornets with the rebound. One of the truly awe-inspiring facts in this postseason is that this team has gone 15 straight games without a loss. Just unthinkable.
And the question remains, could this team run the table? The prospect has the entire sports world's attention. History may be about to unfold before our eyes.
And so it's Charlotte just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And it's Utah with the ball. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Collier is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at power forward. Clarkson against Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Smith with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Williams from long range. And Charlotte, another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Hook loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. This one for three. Drops in the three. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They continue to lose the turnover battle.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
Nurkic with the ball, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Lets the three fly, and Nurkic with the three.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Collier. No points so far. 4 on the clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. Nurkic passes to man. From the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Clarkson against Smith. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Nurkic. And Miller subbed in for Smith. Charlotte has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Ball outside. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 12 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Miller. Miller on the wing. The three. Yes, sir. And it's Hall with the assist that time. He's got 12.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Sexton. Ooh, poked away. Outside man. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
George against Ball. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Sexton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Man with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Williams up top. Takes a three. He buries it from 3.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Kessler passes to George. Down low. There's Ball with a three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Ball against George. They need this. Kessler, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Hits a three-pointer.
He's got a nice groove going right now from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now he's made 3 more since.
Clarkson outside to the middle. 1 second left. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Make some noise and get ready for the big and half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points inside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it will play out that way.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. Pass to Miller. Over Markkanen. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Collins, no good. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And Ball gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. George draws the double. Markkanen outside. 5 to shoot. Kessler, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Williams from long range. And Charlotte, another 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Collins outside. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Collins. Now Kessler. Marking it outside. Now here's Kessler to end the run. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ball's got 23.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Bridges with it. Guarded now by George. And Charlotte, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Collins outside. Pass to Markkanen. Got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. There's Ball with a 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
George against Ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's George. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And he's checked in for Charlotte. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. .157 left in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. Here's Charlotte. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Fires from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Kessler. George scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Collins. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Mann. And Charlotte, another 3.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Kessler. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Back to George. There's the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
The 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The drive by Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Charlotte on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton up here with Collier. Then it's Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward position. Nurkic has gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Knocks it loose. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson with a screen on Williams. Here's Sensabaugh. Rebounded by Nurkic. Here's Jeffries. And the Hornets, another three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Filipowski. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Jeffries, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Mann. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Mann's got 9 points now in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stat for Charlotte.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And here's Nurkic for three, and the Hornets, another three.
I just love the ball movement.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte's gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Here's Jeffries. And Charlotte, another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Collier. Williams defending. Here's Sensabaugh. The Hornets pull it in. And it's the Hornets ball. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. A nice shot by Jeffries.
Another one from distance. He's hot. And they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
Inside. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage of it. That miss is going to bother him for a while.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Filipowski. Another shot. Rebounded by Nurkic. They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Jeffries has got 12 points in just the second half.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Here's Filipowski. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
And he gets it to go.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Clarkson for three. And the miss. And the Charlotte Hornets are your new NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.